Boy, am I excited. I've got some amazing items in this box. Got a sweet little thing here. We're not actually going to start in this box, but welcome. Let's get in here and see what came in the mail. Really excited. If you ever see the Cheap Toy box art and the Potty Scotty pencil out, you know it's going to be something big, and it is. So I'm really excited. So this box, I'll just tell you what we're going to look in here, has two one-of-ones in it. Now, they are toy items, but they're not cheap toy items. And so I'll just let you try to imagine what that could be. First thing, this is a third kind of bonus item we'll start with. This is going to be another toy item. Let's get in here real quick. This guy I really had to track down, and I bought it to go with what's in here. So I'll explain that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get in here. Actually, you know what? Is that the one? One second. What is that? No, I'm sorry. This one. I don't know what the fuck that is. All right. This is the one. Yeah, so really excited day. It's pretty rare that I follow tracking on items. I don't get that excited like I used to when I first started collecting, but I actually followed the tracking on this item I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and see what came in the mail. Today, by the way, Sapphire is going to be released in an hour and a half. If you want to try to get some Sapphire 5. Don't be confused. It's going to be, you know, OS 7 art, but it's technically Sapphire 5. Here's this one. Let's move all this noise. All right, so the first thing out of the gate, let's try this, is going to be a black Minikin cracked jack. Look at that. Now, these are really rare. These were not announced on the packs as, you know, something you can find in a Minikins pack. So it's something that we discovered on the first night these were released, and we thought they were a mistake because Topps didn't announce black Minikins as being one of the choices. But anyway, so this is one I didn't have. Cracked Jack is a great sculpt from Series 1 Minikins. He's a Series 2 character. But yeah, great sculpt. Yeah, let's put him here, and we'll get into this next box. Yeah, this has two one-of-ones in it from a dear friend of mine. About 2 years ago, actually over 2 years ago, this friend of mine, started listing some of his Grail items. Some really, really rare items from his collection. And it's been so painful to just have these things sit on eBay after over 2 years. And I can't believe no one bought them. I couldn't buy them due to financial problems. But thankfully, to some sales I've had recently here on our group here, I was able to finally close the deal on two amazing items. That's it. Yeah, that's going to be it. Okay, so everything's in this here, and I'll get you set down and we'll get situated. All right. So I paid a ton of money for these two things. It was a package deal, so I did get somewhat of a discount, I guess you could call it, you know. But yeah, I wanted to save this box, but I can't. Actually, I'm going to open it here because I want to open these in a certain order. Okay, the first thing out of the gate, this is the one I want to open first. There's one more item in here. It's very small. This is a one-of-one. Give me 1 minute to process it. Okay, so this is a one-of-one Garbage Pail Kids slime prototype. These were never produced and sold at retail. And I don't know of a test market either on these. This, yeah, it says it here, prototype only. I'm going to get you some good views. But we think these are around 2016. They were going to make a Garbage Pail Kids slime. And this is the mock-up by Alley Oop, who does other slime products. And this looks, through the camera, this looks really good. Let me see if I can get you in here. Guys, this is so, the resolution on Lindsay here is really bad. It looks good through the camera though. Can you, let's see. I don't know if you can see how rough that graphic is. Also, this is hand cut. Can you see that? So this is something that was made in their product department. And this is what we call a mock-up. Now this is actually, I guess, a little bit further in, it's a full-blown prototype with slime in there. But as you can see, this is what the product was going to look like. It had a window where you could see the slime. Now what's so amazing about this is look at what they called it. Lindsay's snot. This was supposed to represent the snot coming out of Lindsay's nose. And if you look on the back, they had other characters that had a different type of, different colors. So for Atom Bomb, it was going to be some nuclear orange sludge slime. For Chris, it was going to be some, a white fluid, probably, zits. And then for Luke Puke, it was going to be a little darker green and was going to be puke. So this is the Lindsay mock-up. We don't know if they made the other ones. I don't think they did. So this is probably the only prototype. It's going to be the Lindsay one. And I'm so proud to own this. Now notice this is an official Topps license. It says it here. So Alley Oop had the license to make Garbage Pail Kids slime. Can I back up and say I don't know the year? I don't know the year. Did I already say that? I said 2016, but I don't technically know the year. I'm also seeing the R.L. Stein reference here. So I could be off. The thing is, where it says the date, it says 20, but it's been blocked out because they didn't know which year this was going to be released in. But guys, it finally found its way to its rightful place in my collection. I'm so happy to finally put this to bed and to get the Garbage Pail Kids slime prototype toy in the garbage archive. It's forever home. Look at that thing. Guys, it doesn't stop there. Remember this? All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to pull out something. Guys, what you're going to look at is a spread of minikins. Now, no one really gets too excited about minikins except for me and a couple of other people. But as you can see, I started a Jack row, and here's the black. Oh no, but there's a spot missing. Let's have a moment of silence. Finally, Jack Gold is in my hand. Guys, check it out. This is a one-of-one Jack Gold. This was part of the Minikins video contest. Now, there was 3 or 4 that was not related to the contest, but this one was. This was given for a video by Tim Crump, or Crimp, who's, I don't think he's really an active collector much these days. Hopefully he's not, because I don't like to say people's names. But anyway, there you go. just added a 4th gold to the archive out of a possible, I believe it's 14. It's either 13 or 14 golds that are out there. And so now there's 4 in the collection. I'll just show you this while I have you. This is the one that I won for my video. I was the first winner of the gold video contest in 2013 because I put out the first video because I had the first pack. Anyway, so I won that one. A friend of mine, good friend of mine, won this one. This one went to another guy. It made me really upset because this is the one that I wanted all along because this is the best Minikin they made. This is the best one. It's better than Atom Bomb. It's their Spacey Stacy sculpt. But anyway, my daughter put out a video for the contest, but she was beaten by the guy that won this. And we were very angry about that. Now, of course, I shouldn't have been putting out 2 different videos. That's not fair. I was kind of cheating in the contest. But other people were doing that too. But nonetheless, our video was better than his video. And I don't know if they knew what was up. But anyway, he got this. Thankfully, it took 8 years, but I was able to buy this from him. Or trade. Actually, this was a trade for some Novos. And then this one was, you know, won by a rando. And but then my friend got it and then finally sold it to me last week. So very happy to have Jack. These are a couple of error jacks where their arms are missing. I actually pulled both of these out of packs over the years. So they're out there, but pretty cool to see. Another fun little thing that a lot of people don't know is with the yellow ones, they actually made a lighter color yellow. We call them highlighters, or that's what I named them back in the day. So I actually have the highlighter muck. There's also a dark blue and a light blue. I decided not to get them out because they are subtle, I will admit. But there is a little difference in the blues and stuff like that. But we won't get into all that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So just to review, I got in the very rare blackjack. Then from another seller, got the gold contest 1 of 1 figure. And then got this slime, Garbage Pail Kids slime prototype. So a very amazing day. Yeah, I don't see any dates on this. Yeah, I'm going to do a little research on that. It's going to be whatever year the R.L. Stine collab came out. I want to say, wasn't that the school set? I can't remember what set it was. It might not even be that long ago. I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem that long ago. But guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'm just going to end the video here. I do have a couple more live streams. I've got some of those micro figures I'm going to open. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I'm actually probably going to open a Chrome box a little bit later, maybe after lunch. But other than that, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. It's very rare you get 2 1-of-1s in the same day, 2 legacy items, but it happened. Look at that. Wow. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. RusVan out.